Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer, and this is The Road to the Record, where I work to achieve mastery of 10 games in a hunt for the best score of the Decathlon. If you like what you see, remember to hit that like button. If you want to see more, hit subscribe. Let the games begin. This is Motorsport Manager, and it's week 41 of competition. Coming off my first win in the Asia Pacific Super Cup, and in the last episode we finished off with qualifying. It's now time for the race of the Munich Grand Prix. And it looks like we are going to be coming to a very early raining start. I'm set to intermediates. Let's see. Let's see, grid position. There we go. Who all is planning on starting on intermediates? The whole front of the field. Okay, everybody. Everybody's starting the race on the intermediates, so we're all in that same boat. I also understand that if I push early when it hasn't started raining yet, we will just churn those tires up. We'll just tear right through them. So, in terms of strategy, I think I'm going to go neutral, but up the engine mode. It's probably going to be really hard to keep temperature in them, though. Maybe we'll start on push, but drop it really quick if we see those temperatures rise. Actually, probably going to get too much temperature in them. I would imagine. Way too much temperature. So, kind of just the start, and then I'll drop them right away. Alright, well, here we go. We're going to get to the race. Valtteri Bottas for Sauber is starting in the race lead. Five lights. Let's go racing. Verline with a good start here. Did a little better in qualifying than De Vries. I made a mistake on the setup right there at the end. And the rain's already starting to fall. So only a couple turns into the race, and the rain is beginning to come down. That is good. De Vries, purple, sector 1. So best start of any driver was Nick De Vries. So great start there. Good for him. And we'll keep an eye on the temperatures, but otherwise, things are looking up. When I get to that front stretch, that is definitely the best place for the ERS deployment. Here is I don't want to do it in these corners to complete passes. I want to do it on those straightaways where you can make moves and get around a bunch of cars. Ooh, it's still not ready. It's still not ready. There. First deployment. De Vries, come on. Another spot. Had to defend on that one. And he's got to run. We're 3 wide. De Vries to the inside. Cannot make it stick. In fact, now he's going to lose a spot to Alexander Albon. Savanin also trying to make a move, so bad time here. Meanwhile, Verline is having a bit of a stinker way back in the back of the field at the moment. There is a pretty substantial difference between the two cars. Verline is not expected to be terribly good, so not that huge of a surprise, but he shouldn't be that bad, especially when he was up in 10th. The moment we get off the ERS, he's already losing ground. Can you defend? Can you defend? No! Okay, he is back up beside Margasov, but no, now he's dropping back. So De Vries struggling to hang on to a top 10 place at the moment after that fantastic start. And this is all while my mode is a bit ahead of everybody else's. They're still up on their engine modes. And in terms of tire temps, I'm just now at the happy zone. Just a little boost for De Vries, just a little boost for Verline. Not having ERS, though, is dangerous. And with that, De Vries moves into 9th place ahead of Margasov, passing on his own. Alright, that opened up a pretty good gap there. Closed in on Albon a little bit. Bottas currently is just running away with the race. I suppose that's only a 4.2 second lead, but on the mini-map, second to 20th is tight. The only one who's really gotten away at all, though NATO just opened up about a 1 second gap. The only one who's opened up any sort of gap is Bottas. Okay, now I need to go neutral. Trying to save those tires. Now we're going to need that ERS to defend this time now that we're in neutral. They were able to save a little bit there for Verline. De Vries didn't have enough in the tank. Time to go down to high mode, and I'll probably be there most of the rest of the race. It looks like the rain is going to come to a stop, and oh boy, that's going to be somewhere around lap 12, or 11, maybe 10. I'm going to say somewhere around lap 12, 11 or 12. We're going to be changing tires, and we're on 6 now. Both cars are at about 55%. So, we're going to speed forward a little bit. De Vries already. Galale is caught up to him. He's able to open it back up on that straightaway there. Backstretch. And De Vries coming around that final corner. Go ahead and open up that ERS. Verline drops a place to 18th as King. Really? King got around you? Dang. So Verline's having a bad day in the rain. Temps have dropped below that happy zone, so we might get back on it here in a little bit. But we're pretty comfortably hanging on to 9th place right now for De Vries. Of course, we need to get into the top 6 for points on the day. But we'll see how the condition changes. It looks like it's going to get warm and sunny. I don't know if it'll stay like that for the whole race. But the rain has now come to a stop, so the track is drying out very quickly here on lap number 11. It is time to push, and Verline is going to come in this lap. Ooh, 16 to go. Put them on softs. All right, 22. Sorry. 22 to go. One stint on the mediums and one on the soft is going to get us to the end of this race. He's not going to get there on softs. But with an extra lap or two, what was the range? 15 to 17. Okay, we'll do 14. So it's going to be a quick stop here for Verline, and that also means he needs to drop down to medium. Let that fuel survive a while. And Verline's into the pits, as are others. Verline got out quite a bit faster. Now slow down a little bit. I want to see the pace. First sector, that doesn't count for much. I want to see second sector. Come on, come on. Alright, we're going one more lap, I guess. Yes, you're gonna pit this lap. Relax, dude. Relax. Okay, pace is good. Came out ahead of everyone but Galil, and Galil looks like Galil cut us off. So De Vries will pit in this time. Now, 20 laps to go. I can't get there on mediums, but I can definitely get there on 2 sets of softs. So, 2 sets of softs it is. Two-second stop. Can add the charge. And that's still a very quick stop. It's kind of a nice, healthy charge. Coming in here, and De Vries is into the pits. Stop. Oh, and a mistake on the recharge, and the battery is broken. Oh, no. Gosh, I've only done recharge twice total. And that already failed, disabled, really? Yeah, you suck, guys. You really suck. Alright. Well, currently we are 8th and 11th. No ERS for De Vries. Verline up to 8th. De Vries moves up to 4th place. So, our pit stops have definitely moved us up the grid. How many cars are on mediums? No one who just came out, except for maybe Falchero. Nobody's going the distance. So everybody's going to have to stop again. Okay, Verline opens a gap. Even catches up to Galil ahead of him. But there goes Savannan. Savannan's had it out for Verline here, clearly this last lap or so. Bottas, that big lead that he opened up in that first stint, definitely shows now. Let's check in on De Vries, see how he's doing. Really good pace now, setting new lap times each time, and the track has finally dried out. No grip yet, so we haven't laid down any rubber. But the track's going to get faster and faster and faster as we go along. 16 laps remaining. And we need to conserve a little bit. We are heating up the tires. And De Vries just dropped a place to 5th. Cannot defend, but that's Mazepin. Mazepin's definitely fast. And that lack of ERS is going to hurt. Verline, meanwhile, has actually marched backwards here during this stint, now in 12th place. Alright, not much I can do for either one right now, so we're going to go even faster. Prix still in 5th place, dropping back from Mazepin. Mazepin's a couple seconds away now. And De Vries actually just got passed here in the last few moments by Kenyon. Definitely looks like an ERS kind of overtake. And the fact that we're going conservative. We'll go back to neutral. 12 laps to go in this race. And we're still definitely in contention for points. All right, DeVries is now up to 5th as a whole group of cars have now headed into the pits. So the second pit cycle is now started. And we're going to get one more lap out of DeVries. Which also means it's time to attack. And we'll go up to high mode. Okay, definitely make it there. And we're going to have 9 laps remaining. We're going to get it to basically 10 laps, so that's going to give us a spare lap worth of fuel. Car condition is just fine. Do not make a mistake, please. You're pushing because you're heading into the pits there, DeVries. Relax, dude. I got you covered. Bottas is in. Bottas is already heading back out. And good so far. Refueling is complete. And we're going to head back onto the track. We're going to go medium. We're going to go neutral. And Verline's going to be in this time. And he gets to go on the softs as well. We're going to have 8 laps. We'll put you to 9. Park conditions fine to push. Do I want to charge? No, it's 3 seconds. We'll save that time. Okay, so Verline's coming in, and let's go ahead and you push as well. And you're going to get some extra fuel, so we can put you up to high mode. Just a little push here, just to try to eke out whatever we can get. Good on the pit stop so far. And complete. Heading back onto the track. Now 8th, 9th, 10th. 10th place for Verline. 5th for Nick DeVries. Still a couple cars that have not pit yet. Alright, so let's check in here. You have excess fuel, so let's go ahead and get to that. 4th place for DeVries now. And all the cars have pit. All the cars have pit. Albon just came back out in 8th place. So after the second pit cycle, I'm running 4th and 10th, just off the podium. Don't want you to have those tires roll off just yet. 6 laps to go here. And whoa. Conserve. How did I miss that? I turned the fuel mode up, but I did not turn the aggressive drive mode down. Alright, so DeVries hanging on comfortably in 4th. Pretty good gap both directions, but medium tires for Mazepin and NATO. So if there's any direction that I can go, DeVries, it looks like it would be up, because out of the top 6, Bottas is the only other one on soft tires. Meanwhile, though, Verline, I don't think Verline's looking at much higher than maybe a 9th place. Margasov is on mediums, and York behind him is on mediums. Four laps to go for the leader, who is now lapping the field. Bottas is just flying through here. Now I have 4 laps to go. I have 4.8 in fuel. I have 5.7. We're going to go to overtake mode. Verline, I don't think you're going to reach the top 6, but come on, dude. I don't even think you've had a top 10 yet, have you? Oh, yeah, no, he has. He's been in the points a couple times. Back last race. What, 5th place? Was it? All right, DeVries on the front stretch, closing down NATO a little bit. Timed that very poorly. Watching too many screens here. All right, we're going to get 2 to go this time by DeVries. Good pace, 0.4 of a second. But no ERS. If I had the ERS, I can get him on the podium. I can get him around NATO. I could maybe catch Mazepin. Bottas is clear winner here, but all right, 2 laps to go. It's time to step it up, guys. It's time to step it up. Here we go. Final lap. Final lap of the race. You've got enough fuel. We're going to push, attack, and you too. Time to attack, guys. Time to attack. Now or never. DeVries is in 4th. He is closing down just 1.5 seconds behind. Look at that pace. Look at him close him down. Come on, NATO. It's the podium. Can you get a spot? Nope. There he goes with his ERS. He burned up his ERS and just pulled right back away from us. And that's 4th and 10th, but that's good. It's good. Fuel was right down to it. Tire wear was right down to it. That was managed well. That worked out in our favor. 4th and 10th. It's a race where we were never up near the front, so the fact that I even got where I did, it's a good result. I'll take that. I'd gladly take somebody else's penalty for another spot. Move up some. Ooh, Bottas, look at that. Fast lap, pole position, and the race win. Bottas is looking like a very likely driver's champion. We do pick up some points, though. DeVries stays 3rd in the championship. Mazepin and Kenyon are going to be a tough challenge. Savanin, not too far behind that. And Fukuzumi and NATO are pretty much the other ones. Schramm has gotten into the points a few times, but never really looks like they're competing. Or Jorg. Certainly not Verline. So these drivers all getting on the edge of the points have been a little bit fortunate. But the real contenders, Bottas, kind of clear runaway favorite. Mazepin and Canyon seem to be the other 2 that have real good pace. DeVries, our race win, really helped us in points. We take that 10 points off, and we really kind of fit into this pack. I think we're better than Schramm. At this point, at least the last few races, it's looking like we're better than Fukuzumi. So it's kind of Savanin, I think we might be better than at this point in the season. So DeVries is kind of 4th place, is looking about the right place to be. With that, ART ties us in the constructors, so we're back into a tie for 2nd. But with a team objective of 4th, we are now well clear of Arden Racing Engineering, and the Equip is the one that's, I'm not so sure if we're going to be better than them, but if we can hover around a podium spot throughout this season, that's going to be awesome. Sauber, they're going to run away with the title thanks to Bottas. So I don't think we have any chance of promotion this season, but if we get the car well enough by the end of the year, we could be in contention next season, which would be a much faster promotion than it took us to get out of the first tier. Ooh, so despite that, we still managed to get fourth best team. Really? Fourth place, and I still only got fourth best team on the day, huh? So clearly those podiums, well, yeah, I didn't get any additional points from Verline, so that makes sense. I'm tempted to replace Verline, as clearly he's not where he needs to be for this level, but you know, everything's an 11 or above. It's not like he's terrible. But he's not very good at overtaking. And the braking cornering, again, this is where De Vries is clearly ahead. You can see, you know, head to head that outside of feedback, De Vries has a pretty clear edge over Verline. If De Vries had the 75% and these skills, I would very much replace the second driver as soon as possible. Get a better driver in the car that could do potentially more. But De Vries is the one who's weak on marketability. Verline's the one who's strong on marketability. So I have what I have. I will get through the rest of this season with the two of them. We'll see about after that. Income does look quite a bit better with the new sponsorship deal, but it's still dropping a little bit. Down in my old racing series, the third tier, Russian racing time driver Tuesca Pagno. Pagno? Brazilian. That's a Portuguese name. I don't know how to pronounce Portuguese names terribly well, sorry. But Tuesca is the leader there, and definitely running away with that. And if you throw in 9 more points from Giotto, yeah, that's definitely constructor's lead for them. So Russian time looks like they're going to rubber band and head back up. Alright, so car condition, 12 hours. I don't know if I like this interview. These interviews usually aren't good. Just missed out on the podium. He must have been devastated. He's tough. He'll get there next time. I like that. He was devastated. What about me? No. Go with him. Oh, there you go. Okay. That's good. Pit crew review. Another mistake again. Speaking of pit crew, it's growing again. Ooh, I forgot to reject people last time. We're going to reject you. That's a 17 for a Jackman and a 16 on the front. That's not too shabby. Fixing is 16. Tires, that's a 15. Good stamina. That might not be a bad addition. I like the 99. Oh, stamina's terrible on this guy. Stamina, nope, you're rejected. I will not deal with someone who does not have the stamina. I can only do one race every once in a while. Without any tires, you're useless to me, so you're gone. You could be a Jackman and nothing else, but do I want a 16, 17? No, I can get better than that. Now, 15. You could be a front tire guy. Stamina 99. Same here though, 15. And you're looking at the same thing. At least he'd be at 19 on the fixing. But outside of the first race of the season, that's not something I get into. And neither of you are good for refueling. Alright, we can get this guy back onto one of the spots, and you need to brake the most, but so do you. That must have been the mistake, because you just came in. Let's see, rear jack. Nobody's good at rear jacks except for the guy who just came in. So I could use a rear jack man. 16-16. There you go. Give that guy a break. Give him a week off. I need to swap you with someone. Who's it gonna be? Well, there's really only one left, which means they need to be a front jackman. So Cubison. Oh yeah, Cubison's gonna go there. Good at refueling at least. And then we swap you out for there. Alright, take a look at the car here in about 24 hours. Okay, those are the two wings that are going to be on the car for a long time coming. It's such a huge upgrade that I've got to give Verline one of those. So keep these guys on. This will be done any day, so let's get that done. Performance work done here on the 15th. There you go. Now we can move on to that next stage. And I want that one improved for now. Okay, I will have a part done here in a handful of days, so I don't want to go too far over. We'll go like that. Oh, there you go. See, just a few days. Alright, so new gearbox. And we're going to keep right on working with the gearbox, as that was just the first level upgrade. We need to get to the second level upgrade. I don't want to add time. That lowers the reliability, but it's immediate impact. Puts us up to 1,000. Wow. That one could get onto one of the cars. Look at that. We're about midfield now. What do you have? Ooh, suspension plus 35. You know, I will take that. Even though I haven't done suspension yet, that's a base. That's our base performance. So when I go to do that next upgrade, then the newest suspension, once I finish the gearbox, I'm starting at plus 35. That's awesome. Now, do I want to... No, It's only a small upgrade from the one we have right now, so we are going to skip that one. That also means I don't need that to be done quite so early. Ooh, look at that. I can get everything done before. Spec rear wings. No, thank you. No, no, no. Alright, so next we're going to be heading to England. One of the most popular tracks around, and we're going to be doing that in the next race. I'll probably see you right around the start of qualifying for that one. But that's going to do it for this episode. I'm Decathlon Gamer, and remember, I'm aiming for the best of the best. So if you're ready to join me on my journey, hit subscribe and tune in next time on my Road to the Record. Bye for now.